Oh, you did? Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna steal him first. He's been in and out. Scully will wait. He's getting paid big bucks.
we have good fun, Scully and I.
You know, Scully loves trucks, right?
I love Scully.
Okay.
That's all I know.
Represent.
Trucks and fossil fuels and all that good stuff. Oh, it's fantastic to see you too, Chairman Gannon, members of the Senate Judiciary Committee. I'm here, my name for the record is Representative Jonah O'Ryan Wheeler, and I'm here in support of my co-representative, Representative Leishman's piece of legislation. He knew better than to put the crazy kid's name on the bill, but I would have loved to have been a co-sponsor of this piece of legislation. He has done, using his experience in this legislature, I think a very good job at bringing the stakeholders, whether they be the state police, the tow truck drivers, the people who I'm sure we'll hear from later who have bills in the tens of thousands of dollars, you know, $30 for a shovel, $30 for a box of gloves and other things like that. I mean, I think what we're talking about here is akin to extortion. You know, if you're in a wreck, you have zero choice as to where your car goes. The police determine where your vehicle goes, where it's stored. You don't even have a say. Even if your home is closer than that facility, then you're going to that facility. And I know that because I've had that happen to me. I had to crash in Temple. I had to tow it to Wilton, even though it was actually closer to bring it to my house. And I had a bill of $1,200 for that tow, including the storage. It's about half a mile down the road, but it was $1,200. You know, hundreds for the tow, hundreds in storage, and if you can't afford to get it out, then they sell your car in 14 days. You know, and you have 15 days to appeal after the incident happens. But as we know from a bunch of other different places where appeals are allowed, including this, people don't always know that the appeal system even exists. They don't feel capable of going about an appeal. And the fact, I think, with the statistics that Representative Giason brought up, is that people don't know this exists or feel like they're able to actually move forward in doing an appeal. And so that, I think, is sort of a wrongful excuse to say that we shouldn't be doing this. I mean, on top of all of that, and I'll end it here, I know the bell's been ringing, your driver's license gets suspended. We are the only state to suspend people's driver's license for this incident. And I think that just goes way too far. It goes way too far because we're a state where you have to drive to get to anywhere. And, you know, that means your job, your ability to live. And so we should be very careful about that. I think putting in place transparency and the work done in this bill is a good step forward to dealing with the exorbitant costs people have for the tows in our state.
Very good. Yes, you may.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And thank you for taking my question. On page 2, line 27 to 34, that's discussing if this were to become law, essentially says that if they're otherwise eligible to drive, even if they haven't paid the storage fee or the tow fee yet, and they have their license suspended, it would be automatically reinstated, and then they don't have to pay the reinstatement fee. Now, that's the way I'm reading it. What was the rationale for having this bill apply to people whose license already been suspended? I mean, going forward is one thing, but the current licenses that are suspended would be then reinstated, I guess, I won't quite say by operational law, but essentially that's what it would do.
Well, I know better than to debate a trial lawyer, and I also was not author of this piece of legislation, so I would hesitate to answer what the reasoning was for any particular line or the other.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Representative Wheeler. Danik.